For the longest time now, I thought I needed more discipline. I was completely wrong. Before now, I used to use the word I will do it later more often than any other thing. In class, when teacher is writing notes, I will write it later. At home, dishes are there for me to do. I'll do it later. Sweeping, I'll do it later. To cook, I'll do it later. Sweep, I'll do it later. Everything, I'll do it later. To the extent I was nicknamed, I will do it later. That's when I realized this is a very big problem to me. So how do I solve this? That made me to start monitoring my own self. And I realized and discovered a lot of things I don't even know about myself. And that was how I discovered these 3 things that helped me beat procrastination as a student. The first thing I did is to shrink the starting point of anything I'm doing. Everything. When I wanted to read, I realized that before, when I wanted to read, I would be like, I will read for 5 hours, for 4 hours, especially in mathematics, which is my weakest point now, mathematics. I will always say to myself, I will study for 5 hours, for 4 hours. But when the time comes for me to actually read 5 hours, 4 hours, I don't know. I will just close it and leave it. Why? I don't know. And I said to myself, what if I can flip it? Let me see what will happen there. That's how I started telling myself I'll read for only 15 minutes. And to my utmost surprise, it worked. I started reading because I know it is just 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. But as I started, things start getting more interesting, and I kept going. I actually spent more than 2 hours studying that particular mathematics. If I get this question correct, I want to solve another question, so to know if I can get it correct again. And that's how I kept going and going and going. But before I can get much more happier, another problem came, and that is distraction. That brings me to the second thing I did. That is to remove distraction. Normally, everybody have their own distraction, but my own biggest distraction is my phone. Like this tool I'm recording with now is my biggest distraction. So what do? I turned off the notification, turned on do not disturb, like put my phone in another room entirely. Since it's out of my reach, I am able to focus and do my thing. And mathematics is even so easy, and I never knew before. But another problem I had is that after that day, to study maths again, I was confused. Where do I start? What do I spent more than 5 minutes thinking and searching where to start. But I eventually got tired and just closed the book and left. That brought me to the third thing I did. I started ending every study session with the next step. In that way, when I want to read again, I already know where to start and what to do immediately. So I just get down on it and start going. This is the actual steps I took to overcome procrastination. And I'm certain if you take these steps, you'll be able to overcome procrastination. If this got to you, subscribe and share it with that one friend that needs to hear this. And also, comments. Leave a comment. Just write if you have tried any of these things I did, or if you are still the old version of me wanting to try this. Let me know in the comment section. See you in my next video. Moreover, my next video will be how I became more confident. So see you in my next video. Bye.